So writers, let's review all of the cool things that we learn how we can teach our readers. We know that we can think about the questions that our readers have. We know that we can include teaching pictures. So in our teaching pictures, we want to make sure that we have arrows that point to the part that we want to teach about. We know that we can have labels that names exactly what the part we are teaching is. We want to make sure that we have zoom ins. And remember, when you are zooming in, make sure that you write a caption so that you can explain more about what's happening in the picture. Don't forget your captions. Remember, a caption can be either underneath the picture or next to the picture. And don't forget your cool facts. Make sure that you have some fun facts to help teach the reader more about your topic. All right, let's try this in. All right, writers, so let's take a look at the book that I've been working on. So my book is all about butterflies, and we want to think to ourselves, are our pictures teaching pictures? So right now, let's take a look at my book. When we look at my first page, we can learn a lot from the words, but we don't necessarily learn a lot from the pictures. So I want to think to myself, what is something that I can add to my pictures to make them teaching pictures? Well, I know I can either add an arrow, I can add a label, I can add a caption, I can zoom in. What could I do here? I think for this page, I want to add a label. So maybe I can add an arrow and name what each stage is on this page so that my readers can learn from the pictures just like they learn from the words on the page. All right, so now my pictures are teaching pictures. So I added a number so you knew what stage it was. So in stage 1 of a butterfly's life cycle, we know that it is the egg. We know that the second stage in a butterfly's life cycle is the larva, or we can call it the caterpillar stage. We know that the third stage is the pupa stage, or we can call it the chrysalis. In the fourth stage, we know that it is called, that's when they change into the beautiful butterfly. So let's take a look at another one of my pages. So it says the first stage in the life cycle of a butterfly is the egg. A mom butterfly will lay lots of eggs on a leaf, on a branch, or a branch. Most eggs will hatch within 3 to 6 days. So now I'm going to look at my picture. Is my picture teaching anything? Well, my picture's not teaching anything. It has a picture, but how can I make this a teaching picture? Well, you can't really see the eggs on the leaf, so maybe I can take a zoom in and make it so that you can see the eggs close up. Okay, let me try to zoom in now. All right, so let's see what I added. I added a zoom in to this picture because I wanted to show you what part I wanted to teach about close up and so that you could see it in lots and lots of details. So I made my egg super big so that you could see the detail. And I didn't just draw a picture to show it close up, but I made sure that I also had a caption. Remember, a caption can be words underneath or next to the picture that explains more information about this picture. So in this picture, we know that butterfly eggs comes in all different shapes and sizes. All right, let's take a look at my last page. So I want to talk about some fun facts that I know about butterflies. So let's look. I know that when I'm doing a fun fact, I want to make sure that I have a caption, but I also want to make sure that I have a picture that kind of captures what the caption is saying. So I need to go back and think about what pictures can I add to make this a teaching picture. All right, so now I added like a little mud puddle to make sure that you could picture exactly what was happening. So they get essential nutrients by drinking from mud puddles. So I have a little butterfly and I have my little mud puddle. You can see I have my little window down here with the cup of hot chocolate to let you see that it's cold outside. And the fun fact is they are not able to fly at temperatures below 55, so he's just kind of chilling, sitting. And then for this picture, so they have taste receptors on their feet. So I drew like this little ice cream cone to show that the butterfly is tasting the ice cream cone. So think about, does your picture teach the reader? If it does not, how can you teach your reader in your pictures today? Hey writers, all right, so you watched and saw how I added in some labels inside of my story. You saw how I added a caption or a fun fact. And you've seen how I could zoom in. I want you to pick one of your books today. Maybe you're going to be starting a new book today. I want you to think about, look at every single one of your pictures. Make sure that it is a teaching picture. If it's not, think about how you can add in details in your picture to make sure that we are teaching our readers in our pictures. All right, writers, are you ready?